shooter by the Ferris wheel.
162, 154, 1. Traffic of shots fired in front of Neptune Kings, I'll be code.
Copy, coming in, code break. 3717.
I'm being route.
21.
170 coming on scene, large group scattering in front of the casino. 170 incoming, one grab a shield. 160, we have everyone's scattering. We don't know if it's the active shooter or what's going on. We got multiple officers, rifles deployed.
Okay, so you read the title, and now you're wondering how I almost died in an active shooting. But before we do that, let's get into where all of this happened at. So this happened yesterday at the time of recording this at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. And literally right as I was about to get on this, the something dipper, it was the Big Dipper, something like that, everyone started running towards me, my mom, and my sister. Now, luckily, since my sister is like the GOAT, she has this moment of us running in pure fear live, like recorded. So I'm gonna play that clip, and y'all could just kind of see what was happening in that moment, because it was insane.
Please don't tell me again this shit broke down when I'm about to ride. Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on, guys? No, please.
So yeah, as you could tell, it was chaos for a good 5 minutes, and then everyone was like hiding, right? And we were kind of scared because shooting, you hear there's a shooting, you can kind of hear the shots popping off. Not really a good combo, mixed with me seeing a stampede of people running in my general direction. And you gotta remember, you saw in the video, they were coming out that tunnel crazy. So what me, my mom, and my sister thought was happening was that the shooter was walking up through that tunnel where everyone was running out of. Seeing that, knowing what the situation is, and then people running, it really isn't a good combination. And something else I wanted to talk about was how oddly calmed I was. Like, obviously, I was scared shitless at seeing everyone run, because I never in my 15 years on this planet have I ever been through something like this, ever. So obviously I was scared, but I was relaxed in a way that I could kind of function better than anyone else could. Because my sister, mortified. My mom, like on the verge of fainting, like her legs went spaghetti noodles on me. My baby nieces and nephews are all scattered somewhere with their parents, because all of us were separated during this time. Like, if you've been to the boardwalk before, you know there's like a bottom area, and then you have the top area, and that's where me, my mom, and my sister, my brother-in-law, and my baby niece were, right? That's that area we were in. And my brother and his family, they were on the lower area. So everything popped off, and we were separated. For my mom and my sister specifically, I kind of had to be that one who was calm, because if they see I'm a little calmed, they're gonna see that I'm a bit calmed, and they're gonna calm down while still being scared, but not out of control. But me, I really wasn't as scared. Like, clearly I'm mortified for my life, but I was more worried about my mom and sister than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird to explain. It sounds kind of corny, but you know, it's true. It's what I felt in that moment. So I was just kind of sitting there, and I genuinely thought I was going to die. This was my last day on the planet. I really thought it was over. And I was reminiscing on my life, literally. Like, I never got to blow up on YouTube. I never got to, like, have a relationship. Like, this was everything I was thinking about in the moment. Like, I really thought it was over. It got to the point where I texted everybody I knew just to make sure they knew what was happening. And after I texted everybody, I called the homie Randall, and I really told him, and he could vouch for this. I told him, yo, bro, I love you. This is probably my last day on this planet. I appreciate you. Like, that's what I said. Those are the exact words I said. But by the grace of God, and I really cannot thank him enough for this, we were able to get out scot-free, no injuries. Nobody died at the shooting at all. The 2 shooters were arrested, and everyone is okay. Another thing I was thinking about too is just all of the children that were there. Like, I'm 15 years old, right? And I saw people who were way younger than me, like 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, like way younger than me at this place. And there's an active shooter. So it's just wild to me how insane and sick in the head some people are. Like, I'm not into politics at all. I don't pay attention to any of that. But I feel like it's common sense. Everyone in the world should agree with this. We do not need weapons in this country at all. Because this is the havoc and pain it causes people. Mentally and physically. No one this young should ever have to go through something this horrible. God, bro. It's so sick. This world is really sick. And another thing I wanted to talk about is the timing of all of this. Like, it was something spiritual too. Now, most of the people have probably clicked off this video because I'm bringing up religion and all of that, but this is something personal that I think altered the way I look at life permanently. Not even on some dramatic shit. I'm being so serious when I say that. So let's take this back to 2 days ago, the day before the event happened. I was talking to one of my friends, and we were kind of talking about, you know, Christianity and like signs, and I wasn't getting signs, right? And he was like, there'll be a moment in time where something happens and you'll know God is real. And I said some words that I'm not gonna lie, I regret saying, but I don't regret saying. I said maybe something like a near-death experience. And literally, I went to sleep and I woke up getting ready for the day, not knowing that that near-death experience was just hours away. Like, the craziest part about it was, as everything was going on and everyone was screaming and crying, and I was sitting there literally thinking back to that moment where I said maybe a near-death experience. And me saying that kept replaying in my head for a good 10 minutes. Let's just say to say the Lord definitely made me eat my words. But there was some good to come out of this because my faith has never been stronger. It's so crazy, something like that happening. It takes one personal experience to have your faith skyrocket. Like, that was insane. Just the timing of that and everything. This video was made because I kind of felt like this is needed to be known. If you're gonna take anything from this video, take this part. Time is limited, your life is short, so just try and be the best person you possibly can. Love and appreciate everybody who's in your circle. Just live your life to the fullest, because you don't know. One day you could just be chilling and boom, you drop. Your life's over. So just don't take having life for granted, okay? That's something I do want to be known, because that incident happening to me really made me think about how at any moment I could have just seen black. Like, that is scary to think about, you know? So yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna have some new videos coming out soon, but I just wanted to talk about this just to get it off my chest. Peace.